Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope your day is going great. The weekend is up on you all for all of those of you who abide by a weekend. Me, I just work consistently, so it kind of doesn't matter. But today we are talking about, as you saw in the thumbnail, American but un-American. Excuse me if I don't say so. And I also want to first give a big shout out because let me tell you all, without all the negativity, something positive wouldn't have came out of it. People don't understand, like it's a battery. You have to have a negative side and a positive side to make energy, and all energy converts into something. All of you assholes who fucking sent me all the hate messages and comments about why do you got a gun on the desk? Why do you got a gun on the desk? I want to send a big shout out to a subscriber, a Wolfpack fam. Both the IG and here sent me a very lovely gift. No, he did not send me this. This whole system is mine, but he did hit me up after seeing all that bullshit clamor in the comments section about what I can and can't have. And he sent a nice, lovely extension right here. Look at this now. A piece that I quite enjoyed. I was nothing that I had thought about doing at first, and now I'm probably going to end up doing more to this. I've already done to this 17C, but I do like the way that looks. That is very nice, so I really want to thank him for that. Had it sent up here, nice sticker pack. Awesome. Strike Industries. The company did not sponsor anything on this channel, but I do have to say that was a pretty good quality piece. If you're in that market or you do other things besides build cars, because I build cars and do like firearms as well, look at their website, Strike Industries. Big shout out for them. Not a big shout out, paid shout out, free shout out. Just check them out. Other than that, big thank you for that. So let's get into this because that's damn right American. It's American for me to be able to own firearm A2. I mean, I'm legally licensed. I did everything right. That's American. But what is not damn American is today's the anniversary of something very fucking un-American that happened on January 6th due to a big asshole who happened to be the president at that time, and a bunch of other assholes decided to wage war on this nation, and that was very un-American. But I would like to also say condolences to those of families who lost anybody involved in that situation. If you don't know what I'm talking about the insurrection that a lot of people like to downplay was not a terroristic or war act, but it was. I mean, shit, you were carrying Confederate flags and running into the damn nations and capitals and all this other shit. That's military. I'm pretty sure that's an act of war. But anyway, big shout out to those and condolences to those who lost somebody in that stupidness. Okay, that was just stupidness. So yes, today's episode, let me drink a little bit of water. Just saying, it's a lot of Americanness going on around here. But today's episode, we're talking about Haas. Haas. And it is goddamn un-American that this American team is not doing American things. All right, I mean, in some ways they are. In some ways they are, but let's just, Haas is the American Formula One team. If you didn't know, it's the one team American-based, all right? But also they have an office elsewhere that is not in America. It is in England, UK. But as you see right here, Kannapolis, North Carolina is where Haas is based out of, all right? Now, I got to say, I was pretty damn disappointed. I've been pretty damn disappointed that the American team in Formula One doesn't have an American fucking driver. What in the hell kind of bejeezy shit is that? Not one American driver in Formula One, I believe. I mean, I went through several driver profiles and didn't see anybody. Some names I thought could have been American. Well, not American. But Haas does not have this. Why is this the case? Like, this is very ridiculous to me. Like, this is supposed to be a sport that I at least perceived was like very enriched in like nationality and ethnicity, and the one American team that definitely could have the option and the ability and the motivation to have an American driver doesn't fucking have one. I mean, what in the hell kind of shit is that? Matter of fact, let's see where their drivers are from. All right, let's see where, because we know we got Schumacher, and I think Mazepin is the other driver, and I'm pretty sure they're not from America. I'm pretty damn sure they're not from America, but I could check these driver profiles for you, and we'll check on a factual place that I know you're not going to dispute. We're going to do the Formula One app, right? Because we're not going to dispute the Formula One app, right? No, we're not going to dispute that. So we're going to go to racing. No, we're going to go to standing. We're going to go to constructors, all right? Constructors, and we're going to go all the way down to the bottom to Haas, because that's where the fuck they usually are. And as you see right there, it said 0 points. 0 points. So they don't really have much to lose. I mean, they lose a lot during the season. And we'll talk about that. But as we go down here, 2 drivers, Nikita Mazepin and Mick Schumacher, which was, you know, we had that 10 list, but we talked about that, you know. I don't know why Perez wasn't there. But anyway, Constructor Championship 0. But let's just go into these driver profiles, right? Let's go into Mazepin first. All right, if I hacked his name up, oh well, I apologize. Nope, he's from Moscow, Russia. He's from Moscow, not from America. Schumacher. Now, with a name like Schumacher, I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to be, I'm going to give him a chance. Oh, he's from Switzerland, not from America. So we don't have an American driver on an American Formula One team. By the way, did you also know that this team is also pretty much birthed from a NASCAR Cup team? Just saying, NASCAR Cup team, I do not lie to you. I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to show it to you. Right there, Stewart Haas Racing. Now, Haas sounds kind of like Haas, don't it? Haas. Haas is very American. Haas, a little different, but they're kind of same. Out of North Carolina, NASCAR Cup Series team. So not only is this basically an American Formula One team, but it's birthed from an American participating family, like the NASCAR Cup. Now, as all of you know, I know I've gotten a lot of hate and people telling me, keep watching NASCAR. I don't really watch NASCAR. I really don't dig a bunch of left-hand turns and beer and Confederate flags. So it's not really my thing. So I don't know why you keep blasting me with that. Oh, stay the monster truck. Monster trucks are pretty fucking cool, by the way. All right. I just bought an X-Max that's a fucking monster truck, and that thing's a beast. First time I got an off-road vehicle, RC vehicle. I mean, I don't know if the shit's 1/5, 1/6 scale. The shit's big as hell. I've always been on-road, Mugen, Serpent, all those other ones, TC3s, but this off-road shit is turning up. But let's get back to the subject. Haas, although an American team and not having an American driver, they sure do participate in some American-like shit, wrecking shit. Matter of fact, Haas reminds me, they are like the Dukes of Hazzard of Formula One. Haas is the Dukes of Hazzard of Formula One. No bullshit. I'm not lying. Like, you don't believe me? They wreck shit. I remember, I think it was Grosjean. I might have hacked his name up too, but we're not going to play about this, all right? That was a very horrible accident that man went through. So much so that it changed his damn life forever. And he exited Formula One. I was very thankful that he made it out of that car alive. Like, it was just crazy that he could have been decapitated, y'all. Like, that just goes to show that safety features really do something at times. I noticed that we always got a failure rate, but that feature, that halo, saved that man's life. And him being able to get out of that cockpit, that car, and the team that rushed to him, big kudos to them for really saving him. But on to this shit, because that's nothing to play with, and I'm not going to play about that situation. Like, I have integrity and character, and I do not play about things like that. But as far as everything else, it's free game. Hash wrecks up shit. Okay, now we're going to look at this. There was a list. Most retirements in 2021 drivers. All right, now we got George and Latifi, number 2. Who's top for number 2? Nikita. Schumacher ain't too far underneath that. I seen Haas drivers wreck a damn car doing formation lap. I mean, who the hell wrecks a car doing a formation lap? They've wrecked more cars in practice than actually in the race probably. Check the stats and somebody get back to me with that. Matter of fact, if somebody out there can develop an entire stat to show how many wrecks Haas racing drivers have had, because it's not just one driver. Like, they changed, but they used to have Magnussen and Grosjean, I believe. Yes. Now they have Mazepin and Schumacher, and they still have the same damn. I'm starting to believe that this is a Haas motto that if you ain't wrecking, you ain't racing. I believe that's it. I do. I'm not even bullshit, because they go out of their way, it seems, at times to have accidents. No bullshit. Not to mention finishing at the bottom. Not to mention a lot of you assholes out there talking about Schumacher deserves to be on the list, not Perez. I mean, stats don't say that, but, I guess you pick who you pick. But on top of that, I do believe it's high about damn time that I think we say that Mr. fucking Shelby.
Run that by me in English.
would be pissed that an American racing team going through the Ford versus Ferrari whole damn debacle and they don't have an American driver. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, damn. Damn. Ken Miles wasn't American either. He lived in California, but he wasn't American. He was born in the United Kingdom. Shit. So even the Ford versus Ferrari situation, with the Ford coming up with this extreme beautiful unicorn GT40, that car is a beast. If you see one, I've seen one or two in my life at some of the car shows events. But not even that driver was American. He lived in America, but he was not born in America. So that doesn't even count. We need to do this right. And I'm going to challenge Haas Formula Team. You need to do like the Philadelphia Eagles did and hold an average Joe tryout. And I need to be invited. We need to be invited. Now, you could take a few people that, do the simulation because, they spend a lot of time on sim, but they need to have an average Joe's Formula One tryout for us to be able to be one of those drivers. You got to kick Mazepin or Schumacher to the side. You got to put them in test drivers. Put them back because I don't even think your test drivers are American. And we need to have a tryout for a week, like maybe a couple of days. We go through a little refresher class, put us in the Formula 2, Formula 1 car, let us go for it, and then develop it from there. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to, that's American. That's American to give people an opportunity, different people an opportunity to try to better themselves. Now, that's American, and that's something that you could do before the next season starts. And that ain't going to hurt you. That's probably going to give you better publicity because your publicity right now sucks ass. I can tell you that. I can tell you that your publicity right now sucks ass. And if you are not finna change the dirt road racing and jumping hills by getting chased by a cop who eats donuts and got a dog as a partner, just a good old boy, then I don't think there's a lot going on for Haas right now. Now, there is something to be said about the new platform that's coming out in 2022. Will that assist some of the teams that need assistance? We're going to talk about that in another episode. Without that, I'm not too sure that things are going to happen. I'm just free talking, but if we look through this, Haas stats, race wins, 0. Podium finishes, 0. Pole positions, 0. Fastest laps, 3. Total points, 200. Retirements, 53. Is that great? I dare to say, hell no, that's not great. Not even remotely great. So with that being said, I would like to say, let's open up the pool of talent. Me, because these are not racing trophies. My racing trophy, I posted that on the story because I had some asshole challenging me. Like, listen, nobody here has to be a career racer to have an opinion. Yes, I've raced. Yes, I've raced in a season. I've done drag racing. I put together a whole fucking car.
Run that by me in English.
Competed, practiced every Friday, tuned, all that shit. Yes, I've done kart racing, put together a badass race kart, by the way. But yes, stop trying to down people because you feel they don't have any experience in a Formula One car, because more than likely your ass doesn't either. So I'm not going to get too long on this. I'm just saying I think it's very un-American for an American Formula One team not to have an American driver. I do also think that it is very unbecoming of Formula One to have so much diversity within nationalities and not have an American driver anywhere in sight. Although it could be said that maybe, seeing NASCAR, a lot of people think Americans can't drive, and I can't blame you for that. Can't blame you, okay? I can't blame you. NASCAR sucks. It sucks in so many ways, and it's okay in other ways. Like, sucks. I didn't even like having a circle slot car track when I was a kid. Please, can somebody put me a right-hand turn somewhere in this slot car track? Please, pretty please. I'm tired of the boom, boom. It was boring as hell. So I don't know how you would drive like that all day. That sucks ass. Sucks. So no, maybe that's the case. But if it's possible, somebody tag somebody send a message and say, hey, Wolfpack says y'all need to hold an open tryouts. That's American. You're an American Formula One team. You're based in America. You got American colors. You need to have an American driver. And we need some diversity, some more diversity here, okay? There's like one pepper in a big-ass salt shaker.
Sat on my nuts.
Well, no, not the salt shaker. It's kind of like Himalayan salt, sea salt, some brown in there, but we need to have a little bit more diversity. A little bit more was not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just saying. So other than that, I want a big shout out, like I said, to the subscriber and the fan follower. You know who you are, for sending me this wonderful piece, because that was American. What happened today, a year ago, was not American. Haas is an American team, but they're doing American, un-American things. And I just got to say, just build it. Hit your boy, pack up. I'll come try out. Other than that, I'm out. See y'all on the next episode. Today was a real rant. Like, I'm really not feeling what Haas is doing, and we're going to talk about a lot of that later. So, peace out. Beams and everything. Have a good day.